Have you ever dreamed of a place where the sun always seems to shine a little brighter, where every street corner tells a story, and where the passion of life is woven into the very air you breathe? Well, pack your bags, because we're heading to the heart of Andalusia, to the sun-drenched city of Seville, Spain. This isn't just a trip, it's an immersion into a world of vibrant colors, intoxicating scents, and soul-stirring sounds. Imagine yourself wandering through ancient cobblestone alleys, the warm Spanish sun on your skin, the distant strum of a guitar leading you to a hidden plaza. Picture the fiery passion of a flamenco dancer, their every move telling a story of love, loss, and life. This is Seville, a city that doesn't just welcome you, it embraces you. In the next few minutes, we're going to dive headfirst into this magical place. We'll get lost in the labyrinthine streets of the Santa Cruz quarter, discover the sheer magnificence of the Alcázar Palace, and feel the immense history within the walls of the world's largest Gothic cathedral. And trust me, the food, we'll be indulging in tapas, that will make your taste buds dance, and sipping on sangria, as the sun sets over the Guadalquivir River. So, forget everything you thought you knew about travel. This is about feeling the rhythm of a city, connecting with its culture, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Are you ready? Because our Andalusian adventure starts right now. Our journey begins in the absolute heart of Seville, at the Cathedral of St. Mary of the Sea, or as the locals call it, the Catedral de Sevilla. Standing there, you can't help but feel small. This isn't just any church. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the largest Gothic cathedral on the planet. Its sheer scale is mind-boggling. Before it was a cathedral, it was a grand mosque, and you can still see the beautiful remnants of that history, especially in the stunning Giralda bell tower, which was once the mosque's minaret. Climbing the Giralda is a must-do. Instead of stairs, you walk up a series of gentle ramps, a design choice from the 12th century so the muezzin could ride a horse to the top to call for prayer. How cool is that? The climb is worth every step. The panoramic views from the top are breathtaking. You see all of Seville laid out before you, a tapestry of whitewashed buildings, terracotta roofs, and hidden green patios. It's the perfect way to get your bearings and truly appreciate the beauty of the city. Inside the cathedral, it's a world of its own. The cavernous space, with its soaring vaulted ceilings and intricate stained glass windows, creates a sense of peace and awe. And right in the center, you'll find the tomb of Christopher Columbus. It's a massive, ornate monument held aloft by 4 figures representing the ancient kingdoms of Spain. Standing before it, you can't help but feel a powerful connection to centuries of world-changing history that unfolded right here. Just a stone's throw from the cathedral is another jewel of Seville, the Real Alcázar. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, you might recognize this place as the Water Gardens of Dorne. And honestly, it's even more magical in real life. This palace complex is a masterpiece of Mudéjar architecture, a stunning blend of Moorish and Christian styles. Walking through the Alcázar is like stepping into a fairy tale. You move from one jaw-dropping courtyard to the next, each with its own unique character. The patio de las doncellas, or courtyard of the maidens, with its serene reflecting pool and exquisite plasterwork, is pure perfection. Every archway, every tile, every carving tells a story. The details are so intricate you could spend hours just admiring a single wall. And then there are the gardens? Oh, the gardens, they are a lush, sprawling oasis, filled with the scent of orange blossoms and jasmine. You'll find bubbling fountains, quiet grottos, and even a few peacocks strutting around like they own the place. It's the perfect spot to escape the midday sun, find a shady bench, and just soak in the incredible beauty and tranquility. The Alcázar isn't just a palace, it's a living work of art that captures the soul of Andalusia. After all that history, it's time to get lost, and there's no better place to do that than the barrio Santa Cruz. This is the old Jewish quarter of Seville, a delightful maze of narrow, winding streets, whitewashed houses, and flower-filled balconies. Every turn reveals something new. A tiny, sun-dappled plaza, a hidden tapas bar, or a shop selling beautiful, hand-painted ceramics. Getting lost here is part of the fun. Put away your map and just wander. Let the sounds and smells guide you. You'll hear the murmur of conversations spilling out of bars, the clinking of glasses, and maybe even the impromptu song of a local. This neighborhood is the beating heart of Seville, full of life and character. It's where you'll find some of the most authentic experiences the city has to offer. And when you need a break, you're never far from a plaza where you can sit under an orange tree, order a cold drink, and just watch the world go by. The Plaza de los Venerables is one of my favorites, a charming square that feels like it's been frozen in time. Santa Cruz is a place to be experienced, not Hussein. Of course, no trip to Seville is complete without talking about food. And in Seville, food means tapas. Tapas aren't just small plates. They're a way of life. The idea is to go from bar to bar, having a small bite and a drink at each one. It's social, it's fun, and it's absolutely delicious. You have to try the classics. Salmorejo, a thicker, creamier cousin of gazpacho, is incredibly refreshing on a hot day. Espinacas con garbanzos, a hearty dish of spinach and chickpeas, is a local favorite for a reason. And then there's the Jamin Ibaruco, the world-famous cured ham. Watching a master carver slice it, papathin, is a form of art, and the taste is just sublime. The best way to experience the tapas scene is to just dive in. Head to the Triana neighborhood across the river, famous for its lively atmosphere and traditional tapas bars. Don't be afraid to point at what looks good or ask for recommendations. People are friendly and happy to share their favorites. Each bar has its own specialty, so the adventure is in the discovery. But Seville is more than just its historical center. Let's take a stroll to the magnificent Plaza de España. Built for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929, this place is epic. It's a huge, semicircular complex of buildings surrounded by a canal, with ornate bridges and beautifully tiled alcoves representing each province of Spain. You can even rent a small rowboat and paddle along the canal. It feels grand and romantic, like something out of an old movie. The sheer scale and detail are just incredible. It's a popular spot for locals and tourists alike, and on a sunny afternoon, the atmosphere here is just buzzing with energy. As evening approaches, the city transforms. The golden hour light bathes everything in a soft glow, and a new energy takes over. This is the perfect time to experience the soul of Andalusia flamenco. Flamenco is not just a dance. It's a raw, passionate expression of emotion. Find a small, intimate tablao, rather than a big tourist show. In these smaller venues, you're up close and personal with the performers. You can see the intensity in their eyes, hear the stomp of their feet reverberating through the floor, and feel the dunde, that magical, soulful spirit of the performance. It's an unforgettable experience that will give you goosebumps. Our journey doesn't end in Seville. We're heading south, deeper into the heart of Andalusia, to explore the famous pueblos blancos, or white villages. These are stunning hilltop towns with clusters of whitewashed houses that gleam in the Spanish sun. One of the most dramatic is Ronda. Ronda is perched precariously on the edge of a deep gorge, the El Tajo Canyon, which splits the town in two. Connecting the old and new parts of the town is the Punt Nuevo, the New Bridge, an architectural marvel that spans the 100-meter deep. Standing on this bridge and looking down into the gorge is a dizzying, awe-inspiring experience. The views of the surrounding countryside are absolutely spectacular. Ronda also has the oldest bullring in Spain, a place steeped in history and tradition. Exploring its narrow streets, you feel like you've stepped back in time. From Ronda, we can wind our way through the mountains to other white villages like Grazalema, nestled in a national park, or Sara de la Sierra, with its castle ruins overlooking a turquoise reservoir. Each village has its own unique charm and a slower, more traditional pace of life. This part of the journey is about scenic drives, stunning landscapes, and discovering the quiet beauty of rural Andalusia. This trip to Seville and Andalusia is more than just a checklist of sights. It's about the feeling you get when you hear a flamenco guitar for the first time. It's the taste of a perfect tapa shared with new friends. It has the warmth of the sun on your face as you gaze out from the Giralda tower. It's a journey that engages all your senses and leaves a lasting impression on your soul. Spain has a way of capturing your heart, and Andalusia, with its passion, history, and incredible beauty, is the perfect place to fall in love. I hope this has inspired you to plan your own adventure to this incredible corner of the world. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual journey. If you enjoyed this taste of Andalusia, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel adventures. Let me know in the comments which part of Seville you'd love to visit most. Until next time, happy travels.